Rob, and he was wondering how how the website is doing. Are there a lot of people
Yeah.
interested, or are there just a lot of
Yes.
what he
Well,
called?
we have had a lot of interest, and if you go across all the different platforms, so like Daily Dose of Greek, Daily Dose of Hebrew, and the Korean and Chinese and all that, over the last year, we had over 3 million video views
Wow,
across all those.
wow,
So we're
that's huge.
grateful that we're helping. We're grateful we're helping people, and we've been watched regularly in over 100 countries. But I mean, obviously, the mo one places we get the most views are, United States, Australia, Great Britain, places like that. But
Hmm.
yeah,
Here's another question that came in on the text line. In English, the words jealous and zealous seem very different, but are the Greek words more similar to each other?
yeah. So the word zelos in Greek, it actually, you wonder. I guess we probably ultimately get our English word. As you know, the many English words, or well, not many, but some English words are just basically Greek words written out. Like the word baptism, baptisma, is basically writing in with our Latin letters a Greek word. And the word zelos, I was thinking about this because I've been reading through Acts where the Jewish religious leaders are depicted as jealous, right? And but it can also, depending on the context, it can also, that idea, the zeal root can also convey just a zeal or eagerness. It's kind of similar in some ways. Pardon me here, I'm doing a search. In some ways to uh, um well, I lost my train of thought there, but there's other Greek words where, epithumia or something like that, the
Hmm.
word for desire,
Yeah.
right, can be negative, it can be positive, and the context has to tell us that. Yeah.
All right. If I wanted to get started, and I know you've got a number of books like this, for
Yeah.
example, just to begin with New Testament Greek, what would
Yeah.
be the first thing you would encourage me to do? Would it be something as simple as uh, learning how to pronounce Greek? Where would I
Yeah.
start?
So if you go either the Daily Dose of Greek website, dailydoseofgreek.com, and you go to learn, and there's also an app. So if someone has, whether it's iPhone or Android, we have a Daily Dose of Greek app. So either on the website or on the app, you go to the Learn portal, the Learn sub portal, and there's starts the basic alphabet lesson. Here we start. I sing the alphabet. I show you how to write the letters, how to sound them out, so that anyone, I would say anybody listening to this, probably within 2 or 3 hours of work, would be able to be pretty comfortable sounding out Greek words. Now the video lecture is only about 30 minutes. So I'm just talking about practice, writing it, singing the alphabet, that kind of thing. I do think the website beginninggreek.com may be better organized if you're just working off your computer. So again, it's linked to the publisher. So it's they're going to try to sell the textbooks to you, but
Sure.
just scroll down through the initial stuff, and you'll come there to the overview lectures, and number one's going to be the alphabet. And beneath that, you'll have the songs, and there'll be memory songs, and there'll be the alphabet song. So yeah, I think someone, even before they buy a textbook or do anything, like say, hey, am I gonna follow through on this? Can I do this? I think people, most Christians, they begin to get a little taste of the Greek New Testament. They think, oh wow, I've learned a few words. I can sound out the Greek, and it just makes them want to learn more.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now, before we go, I want you to just give us a little bit of information on the book coming out, Greek Word Studies for Everyone, an easy guide to serious study of the Bible.
Yeah, so this book is intended to help lay people, not so someone who's never studied Greek before, they can't read a Greek letter. It teaches you how to read basic Greek, and then with that knowledge, to use two of the best word study tools out there, and to be aware of the pitfalls of doing word studies. Because there are a lot of popular approaches to Greek word studies, I'll just, to be honest, that are not really that sound from a scholarly or linguistic perspective. So this is an attempt to make that like so people can do it well who've never done it before. And there's another website for that, wordstudiesforeveryone.com. Wordstudiesforeveryone.com, and it has free lectures through the whole book available. You can just go on there and try it out. And there, I go through the book has homework and other stuff, and I have videos where I talk through the homework, I talk through the vocabulary, things like that.
Mm-hmm. And how many years have you been teaching at the seminary?
I started teaching Greek when I was a PhD student, started teaching here in 1999.
Okay.
And I was hired full-time in January 2002. So full-time 23 years now.
Wow. You would be so fun to sit next to at a dinner party.
Well, I'll have to tell my wife that. Maybe we can convince her.
All right. I'll do that. But please come back and be a guest on the show again. This has been really, really fun for me. And I hope everyone else has been encouraged to consider not being intimidated by learning some Greek and going to the dailydoseofgreek.com, and you can sign up and get a free daily dose lesson. And it's not easy, but it is pretty amazing. So thank you, Rob, for your work.